All right, so in this video, I'm going to demonstrate how having the right home buying team can not only help save you thousands, potentially even tens of thousands of dollars on the purchase of your next home, but can also give you access to more homes on the market by increasing your buying power through different negotiation strategies. So let's assume that you're in Peoria, Illinois. Let's say that you've saved $15,000 for the purchase, for down payment, closing costs, prepaids, inspections for the purchase of a new home, right? And let's say that you're looking for a monthly payment of roughly around $1,200, but your absolute maximum is $1,300. Like you're not going to go a penny over $1,300. You've already worked out the budget. You're just not willing to go over $1,300. That's kind of the tipping point for you. So now we've got this home here in Peoria, and it's been on the market for about 39 days. It was first listed August 1st. So let's say you started looking August 1st, right? And you saw this home, and it was originally listed for 169.9. And so now, I mean, obviously now it's listed for 160, but let's say August 1st, we go out and we take a look, and it was 169.9 at that time, right? So 169.9, interest rates at the time were 4.99%. And so that meant that the monthly payment was going to be about $1,320. And let's click over here and show you how we came up with that payment. So the loan amount with the interest rates over 30 years was going to be about $865 a month. Taxes on the home about $317. Insurance estimated at about $100 a month. And then mortgage insurance at about $37.66 a month. Remember, mortgage insurance is what happens when you put less than 20% down on a conventional mortgage. You pay a monthly premium, basically to protect the lender in the event that you default on your loan. And let's assume and this actually goes until you get enough equity in the home. Usually it falls off once you hit 22% equity in the home. Hopefully that all made sense. If not, let me know in the comments and I'll expand on it a little bit more. So the monthly payment on this home here in Peoria would be about $1,320 when it listed. Okay, so with it being $1,320, you walked away. You said, you know what, this is not for me. Not going to be able to make this work within my budget. Well, here we are a month later, and we haven't found a home yet. And so maybe we're thinking, I might be willing to compromise $20 a month. So we go back to this home that we took a look at before, and now it's listed at 160, which has us excited. However, interest rates are now 5.99% instead of 4.99%, right? And so that brings the monthly payment to $1,363 a month. So even though this price dropped $10,000, we're still paying more than what we were before. And so we might be thinking, well, what if I offered them 155? That would help bring that price down. Again, I'm having to compromise a little bit, pay a little bit more than what I wanted to, but I'm tired of looking for homes. I just want to find something. All right, well, $155,000. We're asking the sellers for $5 additional thousand dollars there off the price of the home. 5.99% interest rate. That's going to leave you at about $1,333. So again, closer to this 1,320, not quite. I mean, we're no closer to the 1,300, right? This is where a good home buying team steps in, because a good home buying team says, you know what if we do this instead? What if we offer 160, but we ask the seller, instead of $5,000 off the price of the home, we ask them instead for $5,000 in seller credits. And then this is what we would do. If you notice, each of these options have mortgage insurance costs. And again, that's because we didn't put full 20% down. So we pay them monthly premiums. And I'm going to unhighlight these here real quick. All right. With this, there is no mortgage insurance. And that's because on conventional mortgages, you can pay mortgage insurance as an upfront premium instead of over month to month, right? So you can just take care of it all at once and never have to worry about mortgage insurance on the life of the loan again. So what does that do for you? Well, in this instance, we're using the seller's money to pay for it. So we're using the seller's money to lower the monthly payment by at least $35 a month, right? So that's the first thing that we do. And that's going to take about half of that $5,000, okay? The other thing that we do, I'm going to flip over here to closing costs, and I'm going to, where is it at? Oh, right down here, fee detail. You can see down here it says points, $2,685. We're going to buy points. And what buying points does is it allows us to take the interest rate from 5.99% and get it down to 5.375%. And those two things combined, which cost about $5,000, leave us with a payment of $1,268. So we're less than our $1,300 per month. That was our goal. We're in the $1,200 range right now, right? And it's the same $5,000 that we were going to ask the seller for anyway. So this is what a good lending team, good home buying team can do for you. They can help negotiate different ways to save you money, right? And so let's scroll down just a little bit. And this is savings over the first 10 years, first 120 months, right? So the way that the home is listed today, that's the most expensive option. If you ask for a price reduction of $5,000, that saves you about $2,800 over the next 10 years. If you ask for $5,000 in seller credits, you buy down the interest rate to 5.375 and you buy out the mortgage insurance, that saves you $13,000 plus over the next 10 years, which is obviously $10,000 and some change more than this guy over here, right? Almost $11,000. So again, this is just one example of why having the right home buying team can help save you a ton of money on your next home purchase. And again, like we talked about before, give you access to homes that are currently on the market that you didn't think you could afford, but you actually can if we negotiate correctly. So anyway, hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.